Hey folks, Matt from RXtheimage.com. I got an email in here from Murillo from Brazil. He says, "Hi, I'm looking for reviews on some cameras to use when traveling. My goal is personal photos of people and landscapes. I am in doubt on the following cameras: the Panasonic LX100, the Panasonic ZS100, the Panasonic LX10, and the Sony RX100 III. Now, that's an interesting choice. I like a lot of those cameras. I'm just thinking through what the different features are on there. Which one do you suggest for my use? I want a camera that has good durability, that continues to serve me for 4 or 5 years. I'm a person without much knowledge of cameras and features. I'm looking for a quality camera and more practice. Thank you, Murillo from Brazil." First, let me say that any of those cameras are decent cameras. What we're getting into here is a difference mostly, well, for 3 out of 4 of them, in just the lens. The LX100, you have to bear in mind, is a micro four thirds sensor, so it's larger than the other 3, which are all 1-inch sensors. The Sony is, the LX10 is a 1-inch, and the ZS100 is a 1-inch. Now, for a travel camera for photos of people and landscapes, myself, I'm leaning towards the ZS100 for the extra zoom reach. It is, I believe, a 25 to 250, I think it is. Let me just double check that for you. Yes, 25 to 250. Wow, I remember that. It's a little slower lens. It's like a 2.8 to 5.9, so it's a variable aperture lens, but you gain that big reach at 250 because the rest of them are topping out around 70 mil. So basically, you're not getting anywhere near the reach that the 250. You're getting 3 or 4 times the reach on the ZS100, which to me makes it a great all-around travel camera because I do like to have some zoom ability. The sensors are going to perform pretty much the same. They're all a 1-inch sensor, probably pretty much the same sensor. The LX100, again, it tops out around 70 mil for the long end. So does the LX10, so does the RX100 III. The difference, again, was the LX100 has a larger sensor. So if you're going with one of the shorter lens cameras, you've got the larger sensor there. Me, I'm a big fan of the LX10. I like the flip-up screen, the 4K. I would probably take it over the LX100 these days, just simply for the screen. So if that's an issue for you or is a bonus for you, if something you think you would like where it flips up and you can see yourself for selfies and for video, that's a big thing. The LX100, if you're not interested in that, if you're not interested in doing video where you're holding the camera and needing the screen to see yourself, the LX100 is a great option too, and probably has the best performing sensor out of all of them because it's not a 1-inch, it's a micro four thirds. RX100 Mark III from Sony is decent, although I would tend to lean to the LX10 for price, and just I really like it. It's probably my favorite little pocket camera right now. So for me, that's a tough question because they're all decent cameras. I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. I think the deciding factor for you has to be the reach. The ZS100 has the 250 reach. So if you're like me and you would like that in your travel camera, then that's the camera to go to. If you don't need the reach, well, then you have to decide: do I want the LX100 with the larger sensor but no flip-up screen, or do I want one of the either the LX10 or the RX100 III? In which case I would go with the LX10. I can't even remember if the RX100 III had 4K. I'd have to check that. But so that's kind of where my thinking is on that. So I guess probably for me it would be the ZS100 followed by the LX10. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Which camera would you go with? What would be your choice and why? Let's help out Murillo, help him make his decision. Let us know your choice and why in the comments below. And thanks for your question, Murillo. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at RXtheimage.com.